Alright everybody, this is going to be a little bit shorter of a video, but I do find it a little bit funny. My editor really wanted me to talk about this because they thought I could come up with some pretty good material off of this. So, for those of you guys that don't know, there is sort of this little niche of YouTube content creators and Twitch content creators that despise me and live stream debate streamers and like response streamers. And they kind of are all friends and kind of like tied in together. And they've all gone out of their way at some point to try to either slander me or my friends with blatantly false allegations, all of which they've gotten blown the f out for. So first you've got Thought Slime, who accused me baselessly of having a sex cult and gets for it to this day, has me blocked and blocks anyone that brings it up because it's a really bad look for them, but they still double and triple down on it. Sophie from Mars, who I'm going to be getting into a little bit more in a minute, who also supported these allegations, and when blatantly exposed to the fact that they're false, continue to double and triple down on them because she hates me and, you know, just wants to make me out to be some kind of predator. So, Thought Slime and Sophie from Mars. Then there's DJ Mule. All of these people are friends, by the way. Then there's DJ Mule, who made one of the worst hit piece videos ever on YouTube, like to the extent that I've never seen a video get as much hate as DJ Mule's video has gotten within a community. Like, the amount of unanimous hate DJ Mule got for that video was extraordinary. He also coped about it on Patreon, admitted that it was an attempt to try to make enough ad revenue and Patreon money to pay his rent, and it didn't work out. So it was a clear grab for money to try to slander a streamer he didn't like. So he tried and he failed, and I benefited from it more than he ever could have. And I did not really take any damage from it. And then, of course, there's also Bad Bunny, who is a character. Should I play the Bad Bunny clips? Because, I mean, I feel like they're kind of relevant going into this. So here's a friend of all these creators who think that I'm a racist, transphobic bigot who, like, go out of their way to try to slander me. This is their friend a couple years ago who has actually been exposed as admitting in, like, Discord DMs that she's doing the lefty thing, making lefty content as a grift to see how much money she can make off of it and see how long it'll go. Those were her exact words, I think.
I, for one, would never be involved with a guy who's bisexual. Well, witch doctor, shut the fuck up!
This is Kira Chats now.
I couldn't do it.
She rebranded.
There might be exceptions, obviously. When I say I wouldn't be attracted or I'm not attracted, obviously, if it's like, obviously, there could be exceptions to all you super literal nerds out there, but, like, I don't, like, if a guy's, like, having sex with other guys, and then he's like, oh, maybe I'll try having sex with you, I'm like, racist and sexist? Please don't say that. Even black people, if you found me a black bisexual man, I might throw up in my mouth at the thought of sexual contact with him. But
Oof.
Not every black bisexual I throw up in my mouth at the sight of. Just like, you know. We're talking sexually. Obviously. Okay. For the most part, it is to connect with the community of people who are empathetic.
She goes on a bit longer. But they really want to believe she's reformed. So, like, they have this podcast together. I shit you not. This podcast is real. It is no doubt as bad as it looks. It's called the Red Planet Podcast. And the hosts are Bad Bunny, Sophie from Mars, DJ Mule, and some other guy. And of course, all these friends are, you know, all these people are friends with Thought Slime and everything. And it's literally all like a glob of content creators who have maliciously gone out of their way to slander and like try to destroy the careers of, with lies, of like live streamer creators. Because they just, I don't know, they're bitter? I don't know, I guess they're bitter. Anyway. Sophie from Mars, last time she tried to engage with me, got kind of blown the fuck out. She decided to, like, subtweet the sex cult drama, and literally all of her followers that also knew me figured out what she was talking about, were reminded of the fact that she, like, pushed those lies and never apologized or took them back or recanted. And she decided it would be a good idea to double down, which ended up getting her, like, quote tweeted. Like, her tweet had, like, 300 likes, and then the quote tweets on hers and the replies were getting, like, 1,000 plus likes. Like, she was getting ratioed to fucking hell. So now she started, like, ultra vague tweeting me, okay? So if you guys don't know, recently, I have started adopting the term rightoid. I've started using it in my video titles occasionally too, like rightoid cinemasins. I think it's a really fun word, you know. It's a denigrating phrase for the right, which the right has many words for the left in that respect. So, you know, I feel like it's warranted, right? There's nothing offensive to other than to the right about rightoid, but I'm really the only like notable person that's really like pushing this word recently. And in response to that, I can only assume Sophie from Mars decided to tweet, vague tweet, me, like this. Yes, I'm waking up and choosing leftist infighting. There is no word that indicates to me quicker that the user is terminally online and not part of any political meaningful change faster and more tragically than rightoid. Stop it. Dude. This is so hilarious to me from people in that sphere of the internet who are notorious for being afraid of grass, dude. Like, I literally just did a whole content series on, like, road tripping across the country. I've literally moved across the country twice. Like, I literally am the most out of my comfort zone person that, like, you'll find, generally speaking. Like, there's not a lot of people who are comfortable, like, moving cross country multiple times, like, within a span of a few years. And, like, moving houses frequently and, like, going out to, like, crazy shit. And, like, I just went shooting the other day. Like, I don't know. It's just very funny to me that these people project their, like, terminally online, like, niche e-celeb desire onto the people they hate. They're literally living projectors. It makes me wonder where the whole sex cult thing came from. Like, how much weird, freaky shit is going behind the scene in this, like, woke skulled industrial complex that we don't know about. We know that DJ Mule had to simp for his queen Bad Bunny because I called her out, and you know he had to simp for his queen Sophie from Mars. So like, I wonder if it's literally all just like a bunch of lefty dudes who are like simping for lefty women that are like woke scoldy, and so they're just following them and doing what they think will impress them. Like, I really do think the only way someone could be led to, like, this much unwarranted, like, bitterness and hatred towards another content creator is because they think it'll get them pussy. They've got to be white knighting, right? This has got to be white knight simp behavior. This makes me less confident using the phrase touch some grass. Makes me less confident using the phrase touch some grass from this point on. Why would you be less confident using that phrase? They need to touch some grass. You should be more confident. Oh, DJ Mule absolutely... DJ Mule Ticket absolutely gives the vibe of guy who shows up to DSA meetings in desperate search for blue hair pronoun pussy. Bro, this man lives, breathes, and dies for blue hair pronoun pussy, okay? God damn, no one has ever put it into better words than that. Jesus.